Madam Toastmaster, distinguished judges, guests, and even Adam. Let me ask you a question. Who do you think that I look like?
Steve Martin.
Like, actually, a handful of people have told me I look like a younger Steve Martin over the years.
Younger one.
A younger one, yeah, that's a younger one. And I'll take that. But in his movie, The Jerk, Steve Martin discovers his very special life purpose, which is much different than mine. My life purpose is to empower, to encourage, and to inspire everyone I meet to live their lives with more energy, more abundance, and more joy. Some of you are wondering right now, Jeff, how do you do that? I do that by practicing my JOPT. JOPT. Just one person today shall I empower, or encourage, or inspire. Let me ask you a question. How do you feel when you know that you have positively touched someone and helped them? Laura, how do you feel?
Makes me happy.
Adam, how do you feel?
Great.
General, how do you feel?
Excellent.
Good, great, and excellent. For me, I get high. I do, kind of like a Rocky Mountain high. It's nice and natural. And it actually warms my heart. And when my heart is warmed, I know that I'm going to do that over and over and over again. But it wasn't always like that. Let's take a look at 3 examples of what not to do, of what not to share with someone else. Now, I was raised by a dictator dad. How many of you were raised by a dictator dad? Handful, usually the older ones. But I would ask my dad a simple question, like, why, Dad? And he said, because I said so! He was 6'1", 280 pounds, a big guy, with a big baritone voice, and he scared me. I feared and respected him. Until about age 15, when I discovered a way that I could break through his thick crust. I said, Dad, I hear what you just said because you said so. But I'm certain you maybe have 2 or 3 key reasons why you feel the way you do. Would you mind sharing those with me? From that point on, he realized that he needed to treat me differently. A second example, one of the most famous dictator dads of all time is Captain Von Trapp. Remember in The Sound of Music? And there's one scene when Fräulein Maria is advocating for the captain's kids. Let's drop down for a moment into that zone. The captain says, Fräulein! She says, Kurt just wants to be tough to hide how his hurt is well up inside his body because of you being brushing him aside. That will do. Oh, as you do with your kids? Well, what about Louisa? I don't even know her yet. I said that will do. Somebody's got to get to know her. And the little ones, they just want to be loved. Oh, Captain, please, please love them. The good news, as we all know, is that they live happily ever after. At least after their escape, that was. Now, the third example happened, at least to me, last Friday night. We were watching The Lion King. And there one scene where Scar is holding on to Mufasa on that cliff. And he looks down at Mufasa and he says, long live the king! And drops Mufasa down to his death underneath the stampeding herd of the wildebeest. So who did Scar stick it on? He went over to Simba and said, you killed your father. Get lost, go away forever, never come back. So Simba leaves to live a life away from his pride. I'm wondering how many of you have left your pride because of some ill-intentioned relative, associate, or friend who fed you a bunch of lies or negative thoughts. Or even worse yet, you fed yourself some of your negative thoughts. Let's bring it all back to JOPT. JOPT, just one person today, shall I empower, encourage, or inspire? But I think we need something. We need a jingle. I sent an email out to all of you and said, hey, what's your favorite jingle? I think this might work. That's right. That's right. I think that'll work. Old MacDonald had a farm. Let's try it. JOPT all day long. E-I-E-I-O. Again. JOPT all day long. E-I-E-I-O. With an empower here and an encourage there. They're inspired, everywhere inspire. JOPT-E-I-O. Wow. That's perfect. Now, what I have just done is to implant and embed and imprint onto your head that jingle to such a degree that's what's going to happen tonight as you lay your head down. You're going to hear JOPT all day long. E-I-I-O. And then when you wake up in the morning, you're going to hear it again. JOPT all day long. E-I-I-O. And you're going to find somebody to help. When you and I live our lives, the rest of the days of our lives, in that manner, with that focus, we will change the world. And it goes back.